Last night, Brad, you said the team can't play scared tonight. It sure didn't seem that way. It seemed like they really brought physical edge. What did you see tonight?
Yeah, it's just what we were missing last night out of our game, and we challenged the guys here today. And win, lose, or draw it was tonight. I really liked our effort. We stepped up. They answered the bell, which we talked about today, and I think they've done a really good job here for the most part. They've set a standard of an identity, the way that we play, and it's real noticeable when we're not up to that standard because it's something that they've taken pride in, establishing this year. And us as the coaching staff and Al Miller, we're going to hold our lineup to that standard.
What did you say to them after last night in preparation for tonight to get this kind of effort out of them?
It just basically just wasn't good enough, and it wasn't good enough from a lot of individuals. And these guys are older now, and we got some relationships with these kids. You don't need to yell and scream and point fingers at them. They know when they're not being good enough, and then the video doesn't lie. And last night we just weren't engaged. We didn't have passion in our game. We had no extra oomph in it, and tonight we did. And we got to play that way to be competitive with these good teams. They score easy. They make real good plays. Obviously, we're not there yet, but that doesn't matter. We have a standard here, and we want to make sure that we're playing to that.
Yeah, speaking of their skill, it seemed like their goals came right after your goals. You were able to stem the tide when they had some good offensive zone pressure, but it was just kind of like almost mental lapses right after your goals, right?
Yeah, I guess that is the one thing I'd written down in my card that we talked about between the second going to the third period. That was one thing that was really disappointed in us. I thought we were, maybe riding the highs too much after those goals. But yeah, they're a good team, and we did not handle those situations very well tonight. But I think of all the things that we did do well, that's something that it's a learning thing, and it's about winning, and we got to clean that up. But tonight we're gonna, just focus on the positives.
Ty Spencer, again, another positive. We've talked a lot about him lately. Again, what can you say about him tonight? Another big goal.
Yeah, Ty Spence, he's a different player when he's motivated, and I know that. I had a real good conversation with today, and I challenged him. I didn't think he was very good last night, and we went back and forth on a couple things. He agreed, disagreed, to agree. But that's the relationship we got to have with these kids, and let them hear their thing. You show them video, the video don't lie. And Ty Spence, when he's a motivated player, man, he can be a difference maker for us.
He really came up big there in the third period. Like, they had 17 shots. What do you think of his game tonight?
Yeah, that's what he was doing for us in early November, end of October, and I think he kind of lost it a little bit there in the end of November. It being long, World Junior stuff on his mind, I just wasn't himself, and he wasn't practicing the way he does, because when this kid's practicing, he gets beat, but I've never seen anyone make more diving plays, more paddle saves on second, third chances, and I think he just kind of got back into his groove here, and he's a European kid who's learning, all the fine things about living over here and how to, go through his process and his new routines, and he was a difference for us tonight.
And Zane Rowan, he gets the overtime winner. He's not going to put up a lot of points, but he brings a complete game. What's he done for this team this season as a whole?
I think Zane Rowan is one of the people people we've had before in the past, Parker Bergs, Logan Nyhoffs. I think he is what our identity is. He's a kid who's worked his tail off. He doesn't expect more than what he is. He knows what he is, and he's for the Pats 110%. So to watch a kid with all the things that he does for a team that go unnoticed, that he does all the heavy lifting, a lot of hard stuff that people don't like to do, he does it with a smile on his face and takes pride in doing it. So to see him get rewarded at the end of the game there, for me, it's honestly just it's one of my favorite people to watch score.
Well, you haven't played a bunch since you got back to World Juniors. You get thrown into the fight here tonight against a high-flying Dynasty team. Kind of what were your expectations of them coming into this game?
We know they're a good team, but I think our expectations were a win tonight. We need them, and doesn't matter which team we're playing against. These are our expectations.
You had a heavy workload that third period there. What did you do to battle through all those shots that they had?
I think the team did a great job in front of me, honestly. You could feel the energy in the ring just from the bench or the players on the ice. They've been blocking a lot of shots. And when every player on the ice or on the bench are given extra extra motivation. It makes our job easier.
Now you just got back from World Juniors. Has it been kind of a tough transition? You know, you come here initially and you go back to Europe, then the big ice, and now you're back here. Has it been quite a tough transition coming back again now a second time?
No, not at all. I think it was harder coming back to Europe. I think I play here during the whole season, so obviously I get comfortable here. And no, I think going back into Europe, I had a couple of practices of getting back into that big ice, but no.
What was your World Juniors experience like?
It was great. Just I don't have the words. It was awesome. Great group. We fell short, but it was overall a great experience, and it'll stick with me for a while.
Going forward, you got some road games coming up. It's been a tough go on the road lately. What do you guys got to do to find some wins on the road here?
I don't know. It's always tough playing on the road, but I think we're going there to win. So obviously we've been working really hard past couple of weeks. So we'll be ready next week, and aiming for those wins. Great.
Thanks.
Thanks.